Good evening, everybody. Om Gam Ganesaya Namaha. Today we are to see a new grammar item that we have to understand it for our use in the examination and in our day-to-day life, etc. So, transformation is the topic that we are going to speak about today. Transformation. Transformation of sentences. Transformation of sentences. This includes change of direct speech into indirect speech, direct speech into indirect speech, degrees of comparison, simple, compound, complex, simple, compound, complex, and active voice to passive voice and vice versa. Active and passive voice and passive voice to active voice. We have already seen this simple, compound, complex sentences in our previous classes. Now let us consider the transformation in respect of direct speech into indirect speech. First of all, we must know why is this conversion required. In all the places, we'll be talking face to face. We'll be talking to our counterparts face to face. So all the utterances cannot be recorded when we pass on to writing. If we write everything that we speak, that require a lot of punctuation marks, and narration will not be a worthy one. So there is a need for writing the conversation or face-to-face talk, etc., in the form of indirect speech. This is called reporting. The conversation between the two is reported to in another place or to the third person. That is called changing of direct speech into indirect speech. Say for example, I write one sentence here. I am a teacher. This is one sentence, Here I put this sentence in sentence between inverted commas. What we call this quotation beginning and quotation end. I am a teacher. So this is the sentence which was spoken by somebody. So the somebody maybe the man, said to his friend. The man said to his friend. Come on, if you come on, you will continue. I am a teacher. While sentence is given like this is in direct speech. I am a teacher between the inverted commas. So there are varieties of sentences. There are kinds of sentences. This is a statement. Then question, When do you come here? Is it your book? When do you come here? Is it your book? Questions. When do you come here? That is a WH type of question. WH type of question. And yes or no type question. WH type of questions are called information questions. Yes or no type of questions are called confirmation questions. So first statements, second questions, the third one is imperatives. Imperatives. Imperatives means commands and requests. Commands and requests. Commands, requests and advice, etc. Commands, requests, advice. All these come under the category imperatives. And finally, the exclamations, exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences. So these are called 4 kinds of sentences. When we were seeing the changes, interchange of simple, compound, complex sentences, we called those sentences as 3 types of sentences. Here we have 4 kinds of sentences. There are 2 with their subdivisions as WH questions, yes or no type of questions, commands, request, advice, and exclamatory sentence. So there are 4 kinds of sentences. In the 4 kinds of sentences, let us see the first 2 things for statements and the questions today. That will be for us. So as we have opened already, I am a teacher. I'm a teacher is undoubtedly a statement because the subject I is here, verb is here, teacher, it is a complement. If the word order is like that, yes, we don't bother about this. If the word order is yes, we, then this will be a statement. How shall we change this? Before changing this, we have to determine what kind of sentence is this. Is this a statement or a question or an exclamatory sentence or an imperative? We have decided that it is a statement. After deciding that it is a statement, we should look for the verb said to. So generally, they give in the direct speeches only said to they give for the speaker and the spoken to are there. If the speaker and the hearer are there, said to will be given. Here, being a statement, this takes told as a reporting verb. Told. Instead of said to, we use told here. Not told to. Told. Said to. So instead of said to, we use told. We put the speaker. Who is the speaker? The man is the speaker. The man told whom said to his friend. So his friend comes here. His friend comes here. The man told his friend. So whereas comma friend, we have to decide as a comma. Here we have the quotation beginning and quotation end. These are all the punctuation marks. Should we use the punctuation marks in the indirect speech also? It's a flaw if you use punctuation marks found in the direct speech. So here the man told his friend, we remove the comma. When we proceed to remove the comma, immediately we have to insert one particular word. That word is nothing but the conjunction. For statement, the conjunction is that. That. For statements and exclamatory sentences, we use the conjunction that. The man told his friend that. Then we see the pronouns, all the pronouns of the of the sentence. Here I is only the pronoun. The I comes for the person, the speaker. The speaker is a he. The speaker is a masculine being. Therefore, we have to use instead of I that he, he, he. Present tense, present verb is there. Here told is a reporting verb. Therefore, it is to be. It should also be changed as he was. He was a teacher. He was a teacher. Full stop. Only full stop here. Okay. It's a direct speech. The direct speech has now been changed into the indirect statement. Indirect statement. Indirect speech or indirect statement. We generally change all the kinds of sentences into statement when we change it into a reported speech or indirect speech. So let us see an example for a question. The stranger said to the girl, comma, so here it begins. Said to the girl, where are you? Where are you coming from? At the end, there is a question. The stranger said to the girl, where are you coming from? So, what kind of sentence is this? As we have told already, this is a question. To a WH question, because where is here, WH is there, where are you coming from? As we have noted that it is a question, it is automatic that the reporting verb is to be changed as asked. Changed as asked. Who asked? The stranger asked. Who asked? The stranger asked. Whom? Ask the girl. Ask the girl. The stranger asked the girl. So, what has been asked for? So the comma, this quotation beginning, all this we have to remove. While removing this, a proper conjunction is to be added. In the case of a statement, we use the conjunction that. But here it's a question. We need not search for a conjunction because the conjunction is there itself. Where itself, where is the conjunction. So this capital word, where, capital letter is put in small letter. Where are you going? Are you coming from? Are you coming from? Question is verb முன்னாடி ஆக்சுவலி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இருக்கும் ஆன்சரா மாறும்போது இது இங்க வந்து you are coming from. Where you க்கு பதிலா youங்கிறது யாரை குறிக்குது? இந்த கேர்ளை குறிக்குது. Where she மாறுது. That will get changed as she. The stranger asked the girl where she or was in past tense ஆகும். Where she was coming from. Where she was coming from. You follow this? Okay. The stranger said to the girl, where are you coming from? Gets changed into the stranger asked the girl, said to becomes asked. Asked the girl where she was coming from. She comes for the word, the hearer, the girl. So the stranger asked the girl where she was coming from. Instead of the girl, if there is the boy, this should be changed as where he was coming from. So this is how we have to make the changes while writing from direct speech to indirect speech. Nowadays, in the question papers and the question papers of all types, the question paper setters use only dialogue forms for changing direct speech into indirect speech. Here also the speaker and here are formed. Who's the speaker? Ganesh is the speaker. So we can write like that. Ganesh spoke to Jogesh. Is this a question or not a statement? You see, that's a dreadful din in Kavita's room. Do you know what is it? So there are two kinds of sentences. The first one is the statement, the next one is the question. You see, Ganesh told Jogesh that the usual procedure there is becomes that there was a dreadful din, noise. Din means noise. In Kavita's room. So this up to this is over. Another sentence, another interrogative sentence is there. Question is there. This is an external type of question. Do you know? So you will change it. You do know. Change it like that. Has no conjunction. Which WHO? If there is a WHO, you can use it as a conjunction. So instead of writing Ganesh and ask Jogesh again, we can simply add. He or bracket letter put line there. Ganesh inquired. Asked बोला ना भाई inquired को asked बोला inquired asked he asked அப்படின்னு போடலாம் ஆனா inquired stylistic so it is this asked as there is no conjunction for here for yes or no type of questions. Do you? Don't you? These are yes or no type of question. For this, we have to use the conjunction if or whether. If do you comes for Jogesh. So if he do plus no. If he knew, do plus no in past tense order. If he knew what is it in a way, what was it? What was it? It is very only a full stop we have to put here. Ganesh said to Jogesh, comma, quotation beginning, there is a dreadful din in Kavita's room. Do you know what it is? Quotation end. That should be given like this. Being a dialogue, in the dialogue form, they have given in the dialogue form, we assume that Ganesh is the speaker, Jogesh is the hearer, and this is the statement of question within the inverted commas. So this is over. Now Jogesh speaks to Ganesh. Then here we continue. Jogesh answered or replied. Answered Ganesh answered Ganesh with அந்த ஓடு போட்டுக்கிட்டு நான் போன with surprise that with surprise நம்ம எதா போறோம்னா ஓ அப்படினு போட்டுக்கலாம். Ganesh with surprise that she and the she will come as she only. Has borrowed will become had borrowed. A record player from her friend and she was hearing songs. He is அப்படினு அதனால கான்செப்ட் இருக்கு. And she was hearing songs. Now Ganesh has to speak to Yogesh. Ganesh again question. This is a question. Ganesh again asked Yogesh. Does she have to have it on it and quite so loud? We have to change this. Last sentence. I'll omit this last sentence. What after this we should see it. Ganesh again asked Yogesh. So what is it? This is a not a question. What we have to use? If does she have? If she had, it is to be changed as she had. So does she as a she does have knowledge? She does have is in present tense. It has to be changed into past tense. If she had to have it, இந்த have change பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஏன்னா இது to infinity. Toக்கு பக்கத்தில் வர have change பண்ணக்கூடாது. Toக்கு பக்கத்தில் வர any verb should not be changed because it's called to infinity. So have it. She had. If she had to have it on quite so loud. So full stop. So this reporting will be in a paragraph form. If it is given in the dialogue form, we have to change it into the indirect speech in a paragraph form. In most question papers, this type of change of direct to indirect speech is given, and we have to do so much practice on this, taking various dialogues and convert it into indirect speech, and we certainly understand that. We have dealt with only two types of sentences today, the statements and the questions. In our next class, let us see the imperatives and the exclamatory sentences. Thank you for your listening to the class. I wind up this class today. Thank you very much. Thank you all.